Welcome back guys. So I purchased the used PS4 a couple of months ago for around rupees 16,000. That's roughly around 192 US dollars. I also got these two PlayStation 4 games for absolutely free, Cricket 22 and Marvel Spiderman. I purchased this console to play some exclusive PlayStation games like God of War Ragnarok, Bloodborne, Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, etc. etc. Now I'm actually a PC gamer, but this is not my first console. I used to own PlayStation 1, 2 and even 3. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my experience of using PlayStation platform in India. Also talk about things that you need to know before buying a used console and whether buying a PS4 in 2024 is a good choice for budget gaming. PS4 has three variants, Fat, Slim and Pro. I own the Slim variant of it. Now I would not recommend buying the Fat variant. It's not even in production anymore. It was the original variant that was released way back in 2013. But you will still find it selling in many grey markets. This variant does not even support 5 GHz band Wi-Fi channel. It's bigger in size than the Slim variant, also consumes more power than it. Max power consumption is rated at 250 watts. For the Slim variant, this value is at around 165 watts. The best thing that I liked about the Slim variant is that it was very silent when I was playing AAA games on it. I have already completed Bloodborne. It did not push the console to its limits. The console barely made any noise. Both of these variants have the same 8-core AMD Jaguar processor and can run games at up to full HD resolution with 30 or 60 FPS mode. Last but not least, we have the Pro variant. It has the same processor as the Slim variant, but its processor has a 30% higher clock speed than the latter. Its GPU performance is almost twice as that of PS4 Slim, allowing the console to output games at up to 4K resolution with 30 or 60 FPS mode. Its max power consumption is around 310 watts due to the CPU limitations. All of the variants of PS4 run most of the AAA games at 30 FPS only. Now I'll be honest guys, I would not recommend buying a used PS4 Pro console because for its price you can actually buy a used Xbox Series S console. In local Indian markets, a used Series S console usually sells for around rupees 20 to 21,000. Now don't get me wrong, PS4 has an amazing library of games, almost 5,000 of them, not just limited to Sony exclusives. Multi-platform games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Elden Ring, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, FC24, Hogwarts Legacy, etc. etc. But do not expect new AAA games releasing in 2024 to be released on PS4. That's not going to happen. Even some new AAA games that were released in the last quarter of 2023 did not arrive on PS4 platform. For example, games like Alan Wake Part 2, Baldur's Gate, Game of the Year 2023. And guess what? Both of these games are available on Xbox Series S console. So you get the idea what I'm trying to say. And here's another big reason to go for Series S console. It will be getting GTA 6. Yes, you heard it right. GTA 6 won't be coming to PS4 console. It's also cheaper to play games on Xbox console, all thanks to Microsoft's Game Pass subscription. In India, it is selling for around rupees 380 per month. Gives you access to an amazing library of games. If you purchase Game Pass Ultimate subscription, you'll also get access to Xcloud and PC Game Pass in addition to Game Pass for console. In my opinion, Game Pass subscription is better and cheaper than PS Plus subscription. I'll be covering the latter in the later part of the video. I would also not recommend buying a new PS4 Slim console. It's selling for a very high price on some online stores as there is only a limited stock available. Since PS5 consoles are readily available in the market now, you'll be able to find many used PS4 consoles in the local market selling for around 15 to 17,000 rupees depending on the games or the accessories that come with the console. As I mentioned earlier, I got these two PS4 games for free with my 500 GB variant of PS4 Slim. The best part here is that you can purchase used PS4 games at cheaper prices than the original ones. Once you are done playing them, you can sell them again and buy new PS4 games. In India, you can purchase pre-used games from Game Loot and Game Nation. I have purchased some stuff from both of these websites. They are 100% legit. This is Game Loot. You can also purchase new PlayStation 4 games from both Amazon and Flipkart. Sometimes you can even get the new PS4 games at cheaper prices than the used ones, depending on the sales. PS4 games can also be purchased digitally via PlayStation Network. I actually purchased some games from PlayStation Network, but I did not like their refund policy. If you have downloaded a game or played it for even a minute, you won't be able to apply for a refund. Yes, you heard it right. On Steam, the refund policy states that we can apply for a refund within 14 days of buying a game and the playtime should be less than 2 hours. So this is very disappointing stuff from PlayStation, and obviously you cannot sell the digitally owned games. Now I'm not following the jailbreaking scene of PS4, but just keep this in mind. If you jailbreak your console, you won't be able to access PlayStation Network. This means you won't be able to play the multiplayer games. Okay, so this is the stuff that I got with my PS4 console. HDMI cable, power cord with Indian plug, micro USB to USB-A cable for the purpose of charging the gamepad. There's the PS4 gamepad. Now it's not a new one, used condition. You can see the scratches, but all of the buttons and sticks worked fine. Battery life is above average. On a full charge, the controller lasted for about 10 hours. I forgot to tell you the name of the shop from where I purchased the console. It was Royal Palace. Then we have the console itself. For a used console, ensure that the thermal paste has been reapplied on the processor. Also look for scratches on the body. This is the top side. This is the front side. Here we have two USB ports, disk drive. Consoles in a bad condition will have a lot of scratches here. Power button, eject this button. Then we have the back side. Here make sure seal is intact. This is the Ethernet port, HDMI port, and this port is for the purpose of connecting PlayStation camera accessory, and this is where you connect the power cord. This is the back side of PS4. Along its sides you will be seeing PlayStation face button style standoffs. On my PS4, 3 of these standoffs were missing at these locations. It basically gives away that it's not a new PS4 console, it's actually a used one. The entire console should not be heating up while playing the game. This is where we plug in the power cord. It should only heat up in this area. If the entire console is heating up, there's something wrong with it. You can actually check its internal condition by removing the top cover. Make sure its vents have been thoroughly cleaned. I'll show you how to remove this cover. This is the front side of PS4. There you go. Remove the top cover just like that. The top cover literally snaps into its position. Plastic material. Barely any scratches on the internal side of the top cover. Some slight dust build-up here over the course of 2 months. There's the console's cooling fan. Make sure it's clean. Ask the seller to run a game for about 15 minutes and observe the fan for any irregular behavior or weird noises. Also ensure nothing is damaged here. I'll put the cover back on the console. There you go. Now let's see it in action. Now I'll be turning on my PS4. We'll be streaming it to my Steam Deck via Chiaki. Already uploaded a tutorial video on the channel. We'll drop the link in the description. Connect the power cord. For streaming, always use a 5 GHz band wireless channel or an Ethernet connection. I'll be connecting my PS4 to my router via this Ethernet wire. And we'll be connecting my Steam Deck to a 5 GHz band Wi-Fi channel. Last but not least, HDMI wire connected to my monitor. I'll be using my Cosmic Byte Stratos Xenon gamepad with PS4. Works very nicely out of the box. It's actually a PS4 controller. Connect to one of its USB ports. Turn on the power. Alright, we are in. Just wanted to let you know my Amazon Basics wireless gaming headset works with PS4 console via 2.4 GHz band wireless mode. Quickly demonstrate this. Connect a dongle to PS4. Turn on the headset in dongle mode. It's connected. Open the quick menu. Go to sound devices. There you go. Volume control, headphones. Mute all microphone, entirely up to you. Even the microphone of the headset works. I have the 500 GB variant of PS4 Slim. I'll quickly show you the storage setting. And there it is. I have installed many games on my system. Out of the box, we only have access to 408 GB of storage. I have already filled up around 326 GB of it. I own many digital games that I purchased from PlayStation Network, but for this video I'll be running the disc version of Spiderman. Let me just get the disc. There you go. Insert it here in the disc drive. Even the disc version of a game needs to be installed on the internal storage in order to run. Information of Spiderman. Size is around 67 GB. Installed in system storage. Start the game. Okay, the game has started. There's Spiderman. Now console is right behind me and it's barely making any sound. No noise at all. So silent. And this is what I was telling you earlier in the video. This is just amazing.
Hello? Parker, where are you?
Performance is really very good. On consoles, even when the game is running at 30 FPS, it feels smooth, no frame pacing issue. Ample use of motion blur. It's just an amazing experience. Let me just mute the game. I can't hear the console. Exceptional performance. Let's see what happens if I eject the disc while the game is running. It stopped. And there's the disc. Next we have the 3 different tiers of PS Plus subscription. The cheapest one being PS Plus Essential, that costs around Rs 499 per month in India. Yearly plan costs around Rs 3949. It gives us access to cloud storage for our save files, discounts on games selling on PS Store, online multiplayer access for paid games. Bear in mind, free-to-play games like Fortnite and Call of Duty do not require any PS Plus subscription in order to play them. Lastly, we get free access to 3 new games every month, 2 of them being PS4 games and 1 of them being a PS5 game. I'm not impressed by the quality of games that Sony has been provided with this tier of PS Plus. Next we have PS Plus Extra tier. It costs around Rs 749 per month. It includes all of the features of the previous tier and grants us access to a bigger catalog of games. So if you're planning on using your PS4 frequently, I would recommend getting this tier of PS Plus subscription. Lastly, we have PS Plus Deluxe tier, priced at around Rs 849 per month. It includes all of the features of the previous tiers and in addition to them, grants us access to classic catalog and game trials. In developed countries, this tier gives people access to PlayStation Cloud service. Unfortunately, this service is not available in India at the moment. Let me just show you this month's monthly games. I actually have PS Plus Essential subscription. These are the 2 PS4 games that I have access to for absolutely free, all thanks to my PS Plus Essential subscription. Lego 2K Drive and Power Wash Simulator. What nonsense is this? This is the PlayStation Store. Okay, January sale is going on. Let me just buy one game. God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC is available for free. Searching for a game. I saw a sale on Outlast Part 2. Found the game. It's selling for around Rs 99 only with a 95% off discount. I'll buy it. We'll be using my Axis Bank debit card to make the payment. You can see the size of the game here, 18.7 GB. Full game. Proceed to checkout. There you go, purchase complete. Now I can download the game. Download started. Go back to home screen. There's the game. It's being downloaded. Information. Download going on. So that's it with the video guys. I hope you found it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.